it's a great character. I mean, he responds to the situation of all this terror and all this death in such a way that drew me to him a lot and made me want to be a part of, bringing him to life. And then on top of the script, I mean, this being a sequel, there was the first movie. And that was a big part of drawing me to this script. A lot of my friends loved it, and they was, wow, you have a chance to be in the sequel. And I watched it, the first one, and the way that it was made, it made me really excited, to be a part of that, tradition. And one of the great things about The Hills Have Eyes 2 is there are ways that it's different from one, but also it's the same, because the core group in the first one is a family, but in this version, it's a group of National Guardsmen, which is somewhat like a family on a deep level, because these are people that you can't really choose. You're stuck with them, and you got to make it work. You have to make it work. And there's an intense bonding that takes place. So there's some characters, there's some similarities. I think the character, Big Bob is kind of similar to Sarge and the gung-ho, male figure. And there's also the similarities between Napoleon and Aaron Stanford's character in the first one. But you also get some totally new types of characters. It's hard to get to the right point, to the right amount of intensity. And one thing that I found is that it's like you have to be like you've just ran a marathon. Sometimes we do like a lot of push-ups and we're screaming and shouting and cursing. And then when the camera rolls and you're in the scene, you contain all of that, because you don't want the mutants to hear you. And so inside you have all of this, energy going on, and you're ready to go. But on the outside, it's just so tightly held back. And that has, I think, helped to recreate the way that I would respond in this situation. A lot of the reason why is due to Wes Craven, and when he brought back the Scream movies, it recaptured all of the fun, but it had a little bit of wittiness to it, and it was like the new explosion of horror. And a couple of great films have really pushed the genre onwards, but I don't know what it is. They say that what people go to see can be a bit of a commentary on where they are, where the culture is. And I think it's very interesting. I'm sure some people have written, dissertations about it. I think maybe it's the thrills, Maybe we're we're on the internet all the time, and maybe a little bit isolated, and it's a group experience.